Look at that. It is a potato plant. This potato plant came from the tube of stem. See, look there. It is also potato plant. It is growing beside the another plant. Both are compete each other for sunlight, soil and water, space. So it is not growing properly. Leaves are also not formed properly. See, this is growing very difficult because both plants are compete each other for growth and development. But this plant growing individually in this pot, so it is getting sufficient water, soil and space and sunlight, so it is also growing well. You can observe one more plant. Look it, they are growing 3 plants. This is the aloe vera plant. Aloe vera plant developed by the vegetative propagation. This plant is developed from this the stem. So aloe vera plant growing in this plant. These 3 are compete each other. So this stem is not growing properly. So when you observe the stem, sides of the stem contains spines. These spines are modified from the leaves. So leaves are modified as a spines. Why these spines are modified? Why these leaves are modified as a spines? Because it is a desert plant. This is the stem. Stem stored water and also contains green substances because it contains chlorophyll. The stem contains chlorophyll, so it is called succulent plant. It is carry photosynthesis. Stem is carried photosynthesis. These spines are formed from the leaves, and the leaves are modified as spines to prevent transpiration. What is the transpiration? A loss of water from the water to form as a water vapor. So this transpiration prevent by the spines. So leaves contains tiny pore-like structures are called stomata. So through stomata transpiration takes place. So stomata will be absent in the desert plant. Desert plant is the aloe vera is the desert plant. So these 3 plants are compete each other. That's why it does not grow properly. When you observe one more plant, this is also potato plant. It is growing in the pot. It is not a compete each other. So these branches are formed well. Leaves are also appear well. But when you observe these plant, here also onion plant, and this is the bryophyllum. This bryophyllum is developed by the vegetative propagation. These margins form the buds. These buds are developed into new plant. So leaf is a vegetative propagation. This is the bryophyllum plant. Here not getting sufficient space to develop. That's why it is not well developed. This is the bryophyllum leaf. These edges buds will be formed. When these buds are separated from the margin of the leaves, it is growing as a new plant. This is the onion is the stem propagation. It is showing stem propagation. See, this is the stem. Bulb-like structure is the stem. This stem is growing into new plant. This is the stem propagation. Bryophyllum is showing leaves leaves are showing vegetative propagation. So leaf propagation. This is the stem propagation. Potato also showing stem propagation. See, when you observe this potato, this is the tuber of the potato plant. This is the stem. From the stem, eye spots will be observed. These eye spots are developed into buds. These buds are growing into new plant. See, when you place these buds into the soil, these buds is growing into plant, and the stem is growing under the ground. The potato stem growing under the ground. The stem is modified stem in the potato plant. Modified stem is store the food. So this stem is the tuber stem. Food is stored in the stem. So this potato is the stem. When you observe the onion, this onion is the bulb. The onion bulb is growing into new plant. This is also stem. Onion also stem. This stem is growing into new plant. So the bulb structure is growing into new plants. When we planted these onion into the soil, it is growing into new plant. So these are not a stem. The onion bulb is the stem. The stem of onion growing into new plant. The stem of onion also modified stem. It is growing under the ground. It is stored the food. The stem of onion stored the food. So when you observe the vegetative propagation, the roots are developed into new plant. Example, carrot. And stem propagation, stem is developed into new plant. Example, potato and onion. And leaf propagation, leaves are developed into new plant. This is the leaf vegetative propagation. This is the stem propagation. This is also stem propagation. See, these two plants are competed, potato plant and other plant. So because of competition, this plant will be not developed properly, no leaves. So it is damaged, it is getting disease because of competition with these two plants. But this potato plant growing well, but this plant is not growing well. So these plants are also competed. That's why how this aloe vera plant is growing. Look at there, 3 are growing in one plant, so they are competed, they are not well developed. Stem propagation and leaf propagation.